All right, all right, all right, all right. All right, let's get to it. Let's get to it. The smoother we make this transition here, the better off you guys will be, because we can go ahead and go to your specials and get your other classes done. All right, so today, and that song, by the way, is talking about mistakes, and it's talking about how mistakes actually help us to grow when we choose to learn from them. You know, it talks about how mistakes are necessary in order for us to grow. We can't grow without making some mistakes. And as parents, sometimes we don't allow our kids to fail sometimes, and that hurts us. Okay, so we have to be focused on what we're doing. And guys, right now, you got to be focused up here. Okay, you're going to miss out on something again because you're not paying attention and focusing. All right, this is all about you, and it's not about me. All right, so mistakes, again, are necessary because mistakes, when we learn from them, help us to grow and help us to get better. All right, so today we're going to look at the question, what does success look like for me? Okay, what does it look like for me? So if I had a picture and it showed, you know, my success, what would that picture look like? What would I be doing? Okay, let's go Janet first, and then Nathan.
I will be doing my work, what I'm supposed to do, and then I will move to the 6th grade.
Okay, for 5th grade, you'll be doing your work, doing what you need to do, and moving to the 6th grade. Yes?
You will become
Okay, I'll come back. Come back? Okay. If I had a picture of success for me, what would that picture look like? Okay, and what would I be doing? Yes?
It will look like you moving through the problem that you failing on, and you're doing real good on it.
Okay, that's a good one, man. So it'll look like I'm moving through problems, okay? I'm overcoming problems, I'm overcoming difficulties, and I'm still reaching goals that I set, man. That's a good one, yes?
Say that again, the words.
Yeah, what does success look like for you? If you had this picture of success, what does it look like?
Success looks like you working really hard. You try to make your mom and your dad proud.
Okay, you're working hard, you're trying to make yourself proud, and you're trying to make your parents proud. Okay, all right. So, that's what we want to talk about, what success looks like for me. Now, one of the things that we have to do is we got test scores that don't look as good as we need them to look. Okay? Right now, we wouldn't have but a few people moving on to 6th grade if we were to go with the test scores that we have now. Okay? Right now we have students that are getting in trouble, you know, at a high rate, doing things that they don't need to be doing. We have, and because of that, they're missing out on opportunities to grow, opportunities to participate in field trips. There's opportunities, and they're not putting themselves in position to be able to help their family and themselves later on in life. Okay. They're not doing those kind of things. And so we have to find a way to overcome those things. And one of the things we got to do is we have to keep in mind what success looks like for us. Where do I want to be? Because again, we talked yesterday about the how. That's the thing that we have to keep in front of us all the time. The how. H-O-W. That spells how. The H stands for we have to be honest with ourselves. Okay, we have to be honest about where we are. Okay? We have to look in that mirror. And a lot of people don't like to do that. A lot of people like to think that everything is okay when it's not, because we don't want to be honest. Okay? And so the H means that we have to do a lot of honest things. We have to not be happy with where we are right now. Because again, when I look at these scores, even though this class, the progress was major, because, a lot of you guys went up 20 points, but it's still not where we need to be. Okay? And so because of that, we have to look at some things. We have to look at what we are doing in order to get us to going in the right direction. All right? And everybody does. Everybody has to be honest with themselves. Grown people, people in business. Everybody has to be honest about where they are in life in order for them to move forward. And the O stands for, you got to be open to receive, the things that people are telling you. Like me today. The reason that I do this, the reason that I do this mindset thing is because I want to change the way that you guys look at things. Okay, I want to change the way, because a lot of you have a fixed mindset. You just don't want to do anything that's hard. You want everything to be easy, everything to be, you want to be coasting through life. But the problem with that way of thinking is, when you want to get somewhere, when you want to get to the league, when you want to be somebody like Antonio Freeman, you want to be somebody like Julio Jones, man, you have to have a growth mindset. You have to believe that you can do great things. You have to understand and like challenges. Because Julio didn't get to where he was by not taking on some difficult things. So we have to change the way that we've been looking at life, okay? Because you can get there, you really can. You really can, but you're not going to get there if you're doing some of these things that we talk about. Getting in trouble, okay? Missing out on opportunities, okay? You're not going to be able to get there if you're doing those things. One of the things that, I remember when I had to take my son down to Houston, and it's John Lucas. You guys don't remember John Lucas, but John Lucas played in the NBA for a long time. He played for the Houston Rockets. And John Lucas, after he retired from the NBA, he became the go-to person for, like, when athletes, when they have problems, drugs, alcohol problems, and stuff like that. Well, John Lucas has a rehab center down in Houston that everybody goes to. Everybody that's having problems in NFL, professional baseball, professional basketball, if they having problems like that, they will go to John Lucas. And so we sent our son down there a couple of summers ago to work with John, and we talked to John. And John, now his son plays in the NBA right now, John Lucas III, that's his son's name. But his son, when he sat down and talked to us, and, he was talking to my son, he was like, look, you and my son are just alike. You guys call yourself basketball players, but you're focusing on everything other than basketball. And you say you got to change that focus. Okay? Their focus needed to be on what?
Basketball.
Yeah, because that's what they say they were. But they were focusing on the party stuff. They were focusing on all the other stuff outside of basketball. Now, Derek Favors, he plays for the Utah Jazz right now. Played for South Atlanta High School, played for the Utah Jazz right now. Derek, when he came to talk to my group of guys one time, the first thing, this is how he started his talk with them, because they were 8th graders then, and Derek was a senior. And so he comes in, and the first thing he says is, look, guys, you don't see me at the movies and stuff like that a whole lot. You don't see me out a whole lot doing things like that. Why? Because I'm in the gym working on my game. And when he said that, all of them eyes just went big. He was like, what? You say, yeah, because I want to make it to the NBA. My family is living in the hood right now. I want to change that. And the only way I can get there is I have to be working. I have to be focused on what it is that I want to do. Okay? Our test scores right now, they're not good. That's the first part of it. We have to change that right there. We can if we change the way that we look at life. Okay? That's what Julio does. He changed that. He came from, tough beginnings. But guess what? He wanted to make it so that he can have a better life with his family. And that's what you guys should be aiming for as well. And I was just telling them again, the first thing that we have to do, we always have to keep this how in front of us. And the how is spelled H-O-W. The H stands for we got to be honest. We got to always look in the mirror and say, hey, am I doing what I need to be doing right now? And most of the time it's going to be no. Because if I get kicked out of class, my teacher has to send me to sit in the hallway. My teacher has to send me to the office. I'm not doing the things I need to do. So we got to be honest. Okay? And the O for how means we got to be open. We have to be open to, strategies. And that's what I'm here to do, to teach you guys some strategies to help you to be able to focus. But you got to be open to that. You have to come in here and say, hey, Coach Wortham want to help me get somewhere. And I think I'm going to listen to him. Okay? That's the mindset that you have to have. And then the W in how means you got to be willing to try the things that I say. Okay? I just read to them yesterday. You guys were not here yesterday. 2 students. They graduated last year. 2 young ladies, and they sent me a message saying, "Thank you, Coach Wortham, because if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't have graduated high school." Okay? Because those kind of kids, nobody expected them to graduate, and one reason they graduated is because of this same stuff. I taught them how to change their mindset. One young lady saw her dad killed, shot in the head, execution style, right before her, right in her face. Okay, so it caused her to have a lot of trauma going on, and she had some behavior issues. But I helped her to work through those things. Okay, so I'm here to tell you right now that you can do and be all of those things that you want to be, and you can do all those things that you want to do. But we have to work on changing our mindset. Now, real quick before we go, I asked this question. What does success look like for me? If I had a picture of the success that I want, what would it look like for you? I'm asking the 2 gentlemen that just walked in. What was success? What would it look like? What would you be doing? Anybody? Okay, but I want you to start thinking about that though, because you're in the 5th grade, man, 6th grade next year. This is the time that you need to start thinking about stuff like that. So the next time, I want you guys to tell me what success looks like for you, because that's where it begins. I talk about a thing called KPB. You got to know where you're going. You got to plan for where you're going. You have to believe in where you're going. You're not going to go anywhere if you don't know those things. Okay, so we have to sit down and think about what does success look like for me. Okay, success for me is my book that I got out right now becoming a bestseller, and it's selling millions of copies. That's what success is for me. Okay, and you have to determine what success looks like for you guys. All right, and remember this, because we're going to talk about this more. Fixed mindset people, they want things to be easy. Okay, they don't like challenges. They give up when things are difficult. Growth mindset people look for challenges. The Kobe Bryant, they look for challenges. LeBron James, they look for challenges. They thrive. When people tell them they can't do anything, that's why everybody counting Cleveland out right now. Guess what? I'm not, because LeBron thrives. When people give up on him, guess what? He rises to the occasion. Okay? And so that's what I want you guys to be thinking about, what success looks like for you. So when you come in here on Monday, you'll be able to tell me what it looks like for you. All right?